Rajdeep, wasn't easy. I'm sure you must be sweating buckets towards the end.
Look, this is the truth about the Wankhede Stadium. Once you get in, as Samson for India and Bethel for England got in, it's an easy wicket to really accelerate run scoring. It was a beautiful wicket, and with those short boundaries, with your ability to strike and the bats the way they are, even 250 seemed chaseable. I mean, take Jasprit Bumrah's overs away, his 4 overs away, and you would probably be facing a possible defeat even after scoring 253 runs. I think two things changed the match, Nikhil. Those two catches that Akshar Patel took, brilliant catches, and Bumrah's those 2 overs towards the end. I mean, if you have Jasprit Bumrah in your side, you are virtually asking the opposition to score 253 runs in about 16 overs, which is just almost impossible. That England came within 7 runs of India's total only reveals that the backup bowling, Nikhil, was the one weakness we had. But I think this time we got our catching right, and those two catches of Akshar clearly changed the game.
Yes, there were a few factors, as Rajdeep is also mentioning, those overs by Jasprit Bumrah, the big game changer for India, as he has been throughout this particular campaign. But Rajdeep, look at that knock. We will, of course, scrutinize India's performance, but Sanju Samson, what's gotten into him? We always thought that one thing that he always had the stroke play, consistency was the one thing missing from Sanju Samson's batting. Now, 2 games in a row, he's been the star with the bat.
Absolutely. I think he's a touch player, and touch players, when they're in form, they look terrific. When they're out of form, they look terrible. And I think Sanju is back in form, and therefore is making batting look easy. Remember, he was dropped by Harry Brooks. I mean, you look at Aksar's 2 catches of Harry Brooks and Will Jacks, which were brilliant, and you look at a dolly catch being dropped by Harry Brooks, and that was the difference. But Sanju Samson took that opportunity, and I think the calmness with which he's playing is the big difference, Nikhil, from just a couple of months ago. A couple of months ago, he looked very harried and almost too eager to play too many shots too soon, and thereby got himself into trouble. Now he's got calm. He seems to wait for the slower ball. In particular, he's always been a great judge of length. He's got this great pull shot, both of the back foot and the front foot, and he can murder spin bowling. So I think all of that makes him such a terrific sight to watch, and so terrifying for the opposition. Because when he scores like Abhishek Sharma at 150, 200 an innings. And as a strike rate, Abhishek Sharma has had a bad tournament, but Sanju Samson has more than made up for it. And who knows, Abhishek may well turn up for the final and along with Samson, take India to victory. But I think Samson's been a huge part of India's victory in these 2 matches. These are 2 crunch games, must-win games. When you play under pressure with such calmness, I think it shows that you have real quality in you. And that's really what Sanju Samson has done. He's delivered on the big stage, and I think settled all the doubts that circled around him. I think he is truly, when he bats like this, a match winner.